Orchard View. Sorry we've been unable to meet you in person. So in this little video I'm going to give you a quick overview and introduction to the facilities that we offer. Firstly, when you arrive, you can park your car alongside the garage just here. But please try and keep the wooden barn doors clear. If you then walk up through the garden, follow the solar lights up towards the trellis gate. To open the gate, simply lift by the handle and push. To close the gate, there's a little speed hump. Just push it closed with your foot. And welcome to Orchard View. Follow the solar lights up through the orchard to the cabin. When you arrive up at the cabin, you'll see the pond, and behind the pond, to the left of the gate, there is a small key safe box where you can retrieve the cabin key. Slide the black slider down, enter the 4-digit code we would have sent you in the email, press the black switch, retrieve the keys. The large brass key is the cabin key, the smaller key is for the summer house, which will be unlocked, and there's also a handy little torch. I'll start this end of the cabin for you. TV, you've got Freeview, Amazon Prime and Netflix. The TV does take a moment or two to switch on, so don't panic when you press the power button. Behind the bed on this side there's a round dimmer switch. It's a push on and off and turn, and that'll adjust the lights around the side. You've also got switches there for the cabin lights. Under the bed you'll find a vacuum cleaner if you need it. There's also a small ironing board, some extra blankets and a couple of laundry bags, and we kindly ask at the end of your stay if you put your used bedding and towels into the laundry bag. Under the table you'll find your crockery and a first aid kit should it be needed. Windows in the cabin. You'll find two large boards like this. Ignore the top hook, just positions like so, and is held in place by the two side toggles. There's a smaller one that goes on the door, and for that simply use the loop that's at the top of the cover and hook it on the hook on the door. Stop. The cabin's well insulated, and for ventilation you'll find there are 3 of these little discs, one here, one the other side by the door, and another one above the bed, which you can just adjust so as to increase the ventilation through the cabin. The heating in the cabin, if you need to adjust it, just use the slider control on the top, and there's a thermostat control there for you. Everything you need to know about the cabin you'll find in our welcome guide. Okay, but if you have any questions during your stay, do please feel free and just ask. We're here to help. In the kitchen area, you'll find a fridge, ice box, there's some complimentary ice in there for you. Under the sink, the bin, just pull it out, it'll pop up. Cleaning products, and then there's a range of complementaries provided for you. In your shower room, there's an extractor fan, which is operated by a little remote control. Just use the power on and off button to operate. The most important thing in the bathroom we'd ask to please note is that the toilet, whilst it's a flushing toilet, it's semi-off grid. Please don't flush any sanitary products or wet wipes down the loo. Small remote control here operates the festoon lights and deck lights outside. There's additional festoon lights around the summer house. They come automatically on a timer in the evening and will go off at around about 1 AM. The hot tub lid is held in place by 4 straps. To take the lid off, simply fold it over on itself, and one person can easily lift it off. It's easier for 2. Lift the lid off, and we suggest you stand it on its curved side up against the tree just here. Before getting into the hot tub, remove the sanitizer. Okay, try not to let it drip against your clothing or towels as it will bleach. Just leave it on the step. Drop it back in when you're finished, and it will make sure the water is safe for you to use the next day. We will come up and check the hot tub once or twice a day during your stay to make sure that it's safe to use. There's also a handy thermometer, and you'll find a little net round here useful for catching any EBGBs that you may find have got into the water. At night time or when not in use, we suggest keeping the lid on the hot tub. It will retain the heat, and the hot tub, once lit, will heat up very quickly at about 10 degrees an hour. If you leave the lid on overnight, it'll probably only drop by 2 or 4 degrees. To secure the lid, simply pop the straps through the clip and press down with your thumb. The firebox of the hot tub you'll find here, and full instructions on how to light the hot tub you'll find in the guest manual. There's also a set of log tongs which you'll find located by the barbecue. The sauna cabin heats up fairly quickly. Once the fire is lit, this will reach operating temperature within about 45 minutes to an hour. Please be very careful when opening the firebox door and ensure that you use the fire mitt that's provided in the cabin, as the handle gets very hot. In the changing area you will find a bucket for water and some sauna scents that you can utilise. If you wish to dry any wet clothes or towels, there's an airing rack provided, but please only put this up in the changing area of the sauna cabin and do not put it in the sauna itself, as it's a fire hazard. In your log store you'll find kindling, fire lighters and lighters, ash bucket, pan and brush, and a handy log carrier. We do ask that at night time you please drop the tarpaulin down, or in the event of heavy rain, just to help keep the logs dry. In the summer house you'll find a light switch located just behind the door, waste bins for general rubbish and recycling, cooking utensils for use on the barbecue and pizza oven, additional barbecue utensils and rotisserie set, barbecue griddle, barbecue gloves, ice bucket which will fit in the stand by the side of the hot tub, cleaning trays, some garden games and soft furnishings for you to use by the fire pit. Also in the summer house, if not already set up, you will find above the door is the hammock if you wish to use it. We hope you enjoy your stay at Orchard View. When you check in, our system will automatically charge a £150 security deposit, which will show as a pending transaction against the card you used when making your booking. If you have any questions, please just give us a shout.